I was able to get the opportunity to interview Barbara Ann Hartman and ask her a few questions. She's a senior and she's a part of the girls wrestling team. My first question is, what made you decide to come out for girls wrestling?
So I decided to come out for wrestling this year because I used to wrestle in the past and it was just one of my favorite sports to do, and I didn't have the opportunity anymore. So having this opportunity to wrestle other girls and be able to do that again is just really exciting, and I hope the other girls really enjoy it, and that's why I decided to come out, just to see everyone grow and everything.
My next question is, what are some challenges that you have faced so far throughout the season?
I think the biggest challenges so far have been just remembering everything that I learned before and just really getting back into the groove of the sport. And it's a challenging sport and it takes a lot of strength and just getting into shape for it, because wrestling is a different kind of shape than playing any other sport.
My last question is for you. Are you excited for this weekend's event?
I would say more nervous than excited. Of course I'm excited because it's my first time in a live match again, but I'm also nervous because I'm just afraid I'll freeze up. But I think with what we've been working on in practice and just the coaches putting so much time and effort into us, I think that we'll do great at the first event this weekend.
I was also given the chance to interview Kaya Snyder, who is a sophomore on the girls wrestling team. My first question is, what made you decide to come out for girls wrestling?
What made me want to come into wrestling is that I think it's a great opportunity and I wanted to follow in my brother's footsteps.
My next question is, what are some challenges that you have faced so far throughout the season?
My biggest challenges in wrestling have been learning the physical aspect of it and conditioning, and also learning all the moves, but it's doing good so far.
My last question is for you. Are you excited for this weekend's event?
Yes, I'm very excited for this weekend's tournament, but I'm kind of nervous since it's my first year, but hopefully we do good.
Good luck this weekend, ladies. I hope it's a very successful weekend, and I can't wait to hear about how. I was then able to interview Mr. Rupp, which he is one of the girls wrestling coaches, and I got to ask him about what the process was that he had to take to start the program.
Process was a little difficult at first because we had to decide whether we were going to have enough girls at the high school level to really have a program. We have a lot of interest in the elementary level, so we weren't sure if we were going to have to wait for all that to kind of work its way through. But after it got out that the state was approving girls wrestling, there's a lot of girls that expressed interest at the high school, so we felt, let's give it a shot. With a lot of contact to Mr. Shade and Mr. Godsey and helping working through the process, we were able to get that accomplished.
So for this upcoming season, what is your biggest goal for the girls?
I think the biggest goal that we have is just to try to get the interest in the girls to enjoy themselves and like the sport. It's a physically demanding sport, so we were a little leery that some of the girls might be a little overwhelmed, but they're doing a great job with that so far. So the biggest thing, our goal is just to have finished with all 8 girls that we started with, and then hopefully next year we can add a few more and generate some more interest.
My last question is, how has the season been going so far?
We have our first tournament on Saturday with the girls, so we're excited to see them in action. They've been working really hard in the wrestling room. They've been doing everything the guys have been doing, so we're really pleased with their effort. Coach Lashaw is the main person that concentrates with the girls in practice, so we appreciate his help and efforts in getting them ready to go. So I'd say it's going well.
I also was able to interview Jackie O'Neill, asking what her thoughts about the new program.
I'm excited about our new girls wrestling team. We haven't had a new girls sanctioned sport since 2012 when competition cheerleading was made a sport. I'm excited to see our girls. They're very athletic. It is good for self-defense. It's good for problem solving. There's a lot of positive aspects to girls wrestling. I want to give a shout out to Mr. Rupp, who after 31 years of being a wrestling coach is this year going to have the Lady Trojans. Good luck, girls.
Make sure you come out and support the Lady Trojans this season.